That is why today we make this very prayer in the sure knowledge that Biafra will be restored as your own kingdom upon the earth. That you will be washed. That is why as our main is to sure knowledge that Biafra will be restored as your own kingdom upon the earth. That you will be washed. That is why as our main is to sure knowledge that Biafra will be restored as your own kingdom upon the earth. All of you who are testing to perform wonders, I love all of you. Therefore, our Father who resides in heaven above, looking down upon the pain and the suffering of your children, as was foretold by those who have gone before us, that the day will come when the world will tangle, when all the The cultures are complicated. The cultures are rising up. We are beginning to identify and we ask you to give us the strength. We ask you for courage. To God, never believe we ask you for every ounce of wisdom and wisdom. Make us as hard as only you can do. Baptize us with your word, with the knowledge, with your faithfulness, and with your make it impossible for our enemies to destroy them before the come. We will be tempted of God. Our defenses will be down. Sometimes that we reach this ready to end, we prepare because that is your God and the Lord. This is what we are doing. This is not very your own. I talk to the word and the knowledge. Impossible for our enemies to destroy them before the come. We will be tempted of God. Our defenses will be down. Sometimes that you you know that we are honest and truthful people. You know that we preach this gospel in the knowledge that your children must be free beyond the belief. That they may go back and worship you in Zion as they have done thousands of years ago. This is our praise now and always because you cannot abandon us to the gospel. That is not true. That is why you have called us to be very monumental and repeat as you have determined that your word must be preached in the land, that very land is your life. So that it become our life. Allow us to be ready. You know when you preach this gospel in the land, that your children allow us to be ready. You know we speak with God. Not just the pastors of God. All of them they have got ordained, all of you who are destined to perform wonders. I welcome all of you. Now, I will present you to Chukwu in heaven. Therefore, our Father who resideth in heavens above, looking down upon the pain and the suffering of your children, as was foretold by those who has gone before us, that a day will come when the world will gang up, when all the children of darkness will congregate to prevail against your children. That time is now. We are in pain. We are in so much suffering that man cannot begin to comprehend it.
Good evening, great Biafrans and wonderful people. I welcome you this evening. I do apologize. We were having a little bit of glitches and technical issues this evening, but of course, I am sure that we are coming out loud and clear. And of course, it is my pleasure to welcome you wherever you are hearing the sound of my voice, and of course, wherever you are joining this broadcast this evening. It is indeed Biafra Radio, and this is where we are this evening. Today, of course, being the 14th day of December, the year of our Lord 2023. Time standing here at, of course, 21:14 p.m. in the evening here in Johannesburg. And of course, it will be the 7 minutes past the top of the hour 8 in Biafra land. It is late night with Barrister Ikechukwu Onuoha. And of course, I am from Onuoha. And Onuoha, of course, is in Olo in Biafra land. All right, I want to welcome you once again. Please, wherever you are joining us, I want you to share this broadcast, share it wide and near, because we are running out of time and we need to go straight to what we have this evening. Of course, tonight I will be hosting IPOB Johannesburg. Of course, if we are unable to finish, or should I say, if we are unable to finish what we have this evening, we should have another opportunity to continue, because the people I'm having this evening, these are erudite Biafrans, people who have, of course, started the struggle with me here in Johannesburg for a long time before some scrupulous people hijacked what we are doing. So I will, of course, introduce them to you. And we have prayed, of course, as you can see, by our leader Mazen Namdekano Onyendu. And you know that tomorrow is the D-Day. The day that our leader, of course, will be appearing before the Supreme Court in Abuja. And of course, we know that Elohim will take control. We expect nothing but the release of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We don't care what anybody say or what the people think, but indeed so, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be set free. Indeed so. All right, we are proceeding, and of course, I don't know. I don't know if my colleagues here are ready, because I would like to join them this evening to bring them to you. Of course, it is Biafra Radio. My name is Barrister Ikechukwu Onuoha. Of course, bringing you late night this evening. Of course, you know what late night is all about. It is where we bring you news, information, and of course, analysis. And here on this platform, we preach nothing but the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That is exactly, absolutely what we preach on this platform. Of course, I've introduced myself, and as I have introduced myself to you, I will advise you, of course, to please share this broadcast wide and near. Share this broadcast far and near to everybody. Welcome once again. Good evening. It is late night with Barrister Ikechukwu Onuoha here on Biafra Radio. Johannesburg is where we at. We are coming to you live and direct, and Elohim, He is in control of what we are doing. All right, without wasting time, I need to introduce my guest this evening because we are running out of time. And like I told you, tomorrow is a date with destiny. Tomorrow is the day Elohim is going to intervene in our case. Tomorrow is the day Elohim is going to speak for Onyindomazi Nnamdi Kanu there in Supreme Court of Appeal there in Abuja. And of course, we expect nothing but freedom to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All right, let me go straight. I don't know if my colleagues here can hear me. Mazi, can you hear me? I think Mazi Chibike or Mazi Olewe, any one of you can please talk to me if you can hear me. All right, Mazi, just 1 second. I need to sort your line out so that we can continue. Okay, yeah, try to speak again, Mazi. All right, just 1 second. Please go ahead again. You can go ahead.
Mazi Olewe, can you hear me?
There we go. Yes, I can hear you. I hope you can hear me as well, Mazi.
Yes, loud and clear.
Good evening and welcome to Late Night with Barrister Onuoha. Mazi, the whole world is listening. Please, I would like you to help me introduce the people that you will be, of course, speaking to Biafrans this evening. And then, of course, we will proceed. Please go ahead, Mazi Olewe.
Good evening, great Biafrans. My name's Mazi Ikechukwu the Elma Olewe. The Deputy Zonal Coordinator, Johannesburg Zone, by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. I greet you all, great Biafrans, far and near. We thank you for your audience this evening. I am here to introduce my fellow comrades who will speak to Biafrans on some certain issues that is going on here in South Africa that is hindering the release of our leader and some other issues. Please, I welcome Mazi Iwundu to introduce himself and speak to Biafrans. IPOB, one family.
Mazi, go ahead.
Good evening, lovers of freedom. Good evening, wherever you are. My name is Mazi Iwundu Simon, the mobilizing officer here in Johannesburg Zone. I thank you all. There you go.
All right, thank you very much. All right, I don't know if you are hearing me. Please go ahead. Yes, go ahead, Mazi.
Mazi Wundu, yes. We are here to speak to Biafrans. My name again is Mazi Olewe. I want to bring this issue that has been going on for a long time here in South Africa. IPOB Johannesburg Zone has been going some certain issues by suspended members in IPOB who refuse to make things happen for the betterment and benefit of Biafran restoration and our leaders' freedom. I want to bring in to Biafrans that we, Johannesburg Zone, Pretoria Zone, Western Cape, protested at the United Nations for the release of our leader on the 26th of April 2023, which happens that so our former national coordinator, Mazi Ikechukwu, which his real name is Emmanuel Egwarato, and Emmanuel Isimri and co. Stop members of IPOB Johannesburg, Pretoria, Cape Town, try to prevent us from having our protest with some members of DOS, which tried to interrupt our protest in United Nations. But by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, we managed to have our protest successfully. We handed over our memorandum to United Nations official, and they received it. At the course of our protest at the United Nations, it happened that Emmanuel Isimri Ikechukwu Isu Egwatu and some of their members came to interrupt our protest by court interdict, by court case, saying that what we are doing is illegal, that we are using the name of IPOB to take money in this struggle, that we are not member of IPOB. I want to ask Biafrans, how can a real IPOB who is in line to release our leader to get Biafra is using this freedom to make money? Instead of them to support what we are doing, they come to disrupt us. They took the members to court. By the grace of Chukwu, we attended the court case and they did not come. It happened that this issue was related to Mazin Zrumike, Mazi Edoziem, and some few members of DOS, and nothing was done. So I want Biafrans to know that what we are going through here, it is not right. It shows that those suspended executives, the national executives, led by Ikechukwu Isu, Emmanuel Isimri, Chukwu Emmanuel, they are not in support of what is happening. They are working with Nigeria agents. So we want Biafrans to know that this is going out of hand, because there is no how somebody who is running to make sure that our leader is released, who is going to knock on the door of UN, in American Embassy, in Amnesty International, to release our leader. A fellow suspended members are now accusing us, pointing finger at us, wanting us to be arrested in the course of this quest. Let Biafrans be the one that we judge, because the problem we have in here is some members of DOS is supporting what is happening. If they step in, what is happening now won't be happening. Please, I want Biafrans to be aware that there are some agents whom Nigerians have, politicians have paid to stop what we are doing here. By now, I will stop my message now and hand over to a fellow comrade to explain further detail on what is happening here in South Africa.
Please go ahead, Mazi.
I will hand over to Mazi Wun.
All right. Fellow Biafrans, IPOB all over the world, my name is Mazi Wundo. Like my deputy coordinator have said, everything he said is truth. But what we experience, what I and one of my comrades experienced on the 7th of December 2023 at the consulate of Nigeria, we were directed, as we requested, on a normal way of having permit to go on protest. That protest was supposed to have taken place today, 14th, and tomorrow, which is 15th, to put pressure on the Nigerian government in South Africa to help and talk to Abuja, Asurok, to release our leader. But to our greatest surprise, when we get to the Nigerian consulate, the gate man, received us and asked us our mission of being there. We told him that we are Biafrans. Of course, I was wearing my insignia. That we needed to talk to the consular general. So he asked us to wait. He took his intercall. He called. They say we should wait.
Mazi, continue. I think it should be the network, of course. Mazi Window.
Hello? Am I coming?
Yes, go ahead.
Am I coming out?
Of course, you're coming out. You were a little bit out before, but now we can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Okay. I'm sorry. So, in continuation of what I was saying, we went to the consulate and the man received us. We informed him why we were there. And he used intercall and called the office and tell them that so people are there. So they were like, Chief, and continue.
Yes, I think Iwundo is having a network issue. Please, somebody else can go ahead because of our limited time, so we can see what we can squeeze in. If we don't finish, we'll of course continue next time, tomorrow, or even next. Go ahead.
Can I continue?
Yes, by all means.
Yeah, take your position, please. So finally, let me just summarize everything quickly. The Consular General finally, at the long run, came out with his diplomats. Mix up. Majority of them was Igbo extract, Yoruba, and the Fulani.
All right.
The man came out. He was asking us, "Why are we there?" I showed him a letter that we have come to submit this letter to get a permit. To get a consent from him that we're going to come to protest on a peaceful protest in their premises on the 14th and 15th. He said, "What am I saying? What am I saying?" I repeated it again. He said, "Why must we come here? That he's not going to receive that letter. People that want."
All right, we do apologize for the break in transmission. Of course, it is the network issues.
Can I continue, please?
Yes, go ahead, Mazi, if you're still
So
there.
he said, people that are trying to divide the country that he's presenting is not taking the memo. So the people, they are now saying that we should leave, we should leave, we should leave. At the time we want to leave, they block us again that we are not leaving. So the diplomat said, "Why did we not go to the diplomatic national police? National diplomatic police. We've been having protests. We've been having protests. We never go through diplomatic national police. But we normally go to metropolitan police, and through them they will not call. They mix up with the SA police. Nothing like national diplomatic. He said it's the right channel. So at the time, he asked me my ID. I took a Biafran ID that we used the ID to attend to a meeting here in South Africa. I showed it to him. He said, "You see, are you from where?" I said, "I'm a Biafran." He said, "What do you mean by Biafran?" I said, "I'm a Biafran." I said, "Are you afraid to hear the name Biafran?" Then he said, "All the security should start off." Google. Can you comment, please?
All right.
A technical problem.
He said, "Let him complete that is story."
Okay. So after all said and done, they called police for us. They called National Diplomatic Police. The National Diplomatic Police now saw that we have come there on official visit to take a consent from the consular. So the consular asked the police to arrest us. The police say no, they're not going to arrest us. But now the police now directed us that we should go back to the metropolitan. Ask the metropolitan police to get in touch with them. Even they gave us their office contact. So at the time, this man, the consular general, called us in a small room at the gate that we want to have meeting with us.
we brought in those Igbo extracts to have a meeting with us. I was sitting adjacent with him. Since he has taken my he was taking my IV. Hold on.
Yes, my comrade.
Let's get the person with a clearer line, please, because of this network issue.
I think the is having protection on one side.
Great Biafrans, good evening all. My name's Mazi Ebukonka. I'm a member of Johannesburg ESCO member. And we are here to tell the Biafrans, great Biafrans, our pride and what we have been going through here, and on what our brother Mazi Iwonto is saying. I just want to summarize on that because of the network problem that he is encountering. So the thing is that we wanted to make a protest today being 14th and tomorrow being 15th in Nigerian consulate for them to make sure that they compare their court to do the right thing tomorrow being 15th of this month, December. So arriving there, then we procure all the necessary steps that we're supposed to. The councillor gave us the permit that we need. The JMPD gave us the permit we need. But now coming to the Nigerian consulate, little did we know that they have been working with some of our IPOB members who claim to be IPOB members. But we didn't know that they are dining with our enemies. Then for that reason, they tried to get us arrested in Nigerian consulate by their diplomatic police. But on arrival, the diplomatic police find out that we are there on official visit. And we are there on official purpose, that we are not intruders, as they claim that we are. So at the end of the day, we were let go. We were set free to go because our hands are clean. We are fighting a just cause. Great Biafrans, I want you guys to understand whom your real enemies are. Your real enemies in South Africa is here. My comrades, our brother Isimiri Emmanuel, he's the one that the consulate called to tell them that why are they meeting the wrong people again, knowing that them themselves that have been working with them. So this is what happened, great Biafrans. So I don't know who our enemies are now. For you to judge, what are we fighting for? Are our enemies? Are we the ones that are fighting to release our leader, the enemies of Biafrans, or the people who are kicking against the fight to release our leader? By right, we're supposed to be there today, tomorrow, to protest for the release of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But our oath is working, and we're going to see. I remain Mazi Ebuka, Jonathan Onwuka.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
IPOB.
All right, Mazi, go ahead.
Yes, I call on Chief Ikechukwu to please give us his own comment. Let him talk to Biafra. Thank you.
One family, one biggest family, IPOB. Good evening, Biafrans. Good morning and good afternoon, from wherever you are hearing us from. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu, Benzo Chika Ude. I hail from Enugu,
Ogu precisely. I am a member of IPOB Johannesburg. And to be sincere, IPOB Johannesburg zone, I was one of the first members that started that IPOB. So in all we have been saying, and to continue what we are saying, let me complete what Simon Iwundu did not finish. And Maazi Ebuka stopped on the way. So as they left Nigerian consulate and they were on their way coming back home, Emmanuel Isimili called them. He called Simon and later called Ebuka, asking them the reason why they should go to consulate for protest or to request for consent letter for protest. So from there, they blocked him. Eventually, Ebuka had some quiet discussion with him. So now when they came back, they went to JMPD as well. JMPD told them that Emmanuel Elisimili came there and informed them that they went to consulate. And they told him yes. They informed him us to go there. And they asked them why. That didn't they know that we were expelled IPOB, that they shouldn't have given us that such a permission. So later Emmanuel left. So when they came there, they told them to give them this information. They said, okay, because of this, they're going to have a meeting with them. That was yesterday. So yesterday, they went. We went there. So when we reached there, by our surprise, we saw Emmanuel Isimili there with a representative of Nigerian consulate, together with the metros, and we started the meeting. Then during the meeting, Emmanuel Isimili continued to emphasize that we are expelled IPOB, that we have no right to have a protest in Joburg. So to cut the story short, the JMPD, which is the Johannesburg Metro Police Division, so finalized the matter that we should no longer have a protest in Johannesburg unless we go and sort our internal matters. Being that Emmanuel Isimili told them that before we will have protest, we will have to take order from Chike Bezim and DOS. So for that, they said they cancelled that permit which they gave to us. So we have to come back home. Now, what I have, so because of that, we didn't attend. We didn't attend the protest which we have programmed to start today and to end it tomorrow. So, and in other words, to tell you the good work the Emmanuel Isimili and the national executive has been doing in South Africa. So, Biafrans, we have an office which was acquired by Johannesburg Zoo. And when we were using that office, Chifu Doduku, who is the SADC rep, approached us and said we should give SADC that office, which we argued in our zone and argued. So along the line, we now decided since it's the same IPOB, let us hand it over to them. We now hand this office over to them. We have been paying for that office out of our own pocket. We are not owing in that office. We did not borrow for that office. This was going well. Then along the line, when they took it, Mazi Ikechukwu used to cut the story short. When he started the mayhem he has bestowed upon Johannesburg and to do the bidding of the Nigerian government. Dear friends, I want to inform you that Mazi Ikechukwu closed that office, and all the equipments we bought, that is to that office, they took them. The exhibition which we did, you know what is called the exhibition. It was only what is it called? The first and the only exhibition that was done first. You know how much it cost our people that are in Spain to carry out that execution. But only Johannesburg zone alone carried out that exhibition. All the equipments we bought, all the drawings we did, the paintings we did, they carried out in this moment. So as I'm telling you, they closed that office. So that is by the way. And when they close that office, we don't want to make trouble with them. We don't want to call police. We don't want to go to court, because two wrongs can never make a right. So now, what I want to ask, or what I want to say, does it mean that DOS did not hear about this? We have sent several letters to DOS concerning what this people has been doing in South Africa. About 3 letters we have sent to them. Up to this moment, none of these letters was attended to. So does it mean that DOS don't never hear about this? And I want to tell us that we are not in this platform this night because we want to castigate anybody. No, we are not in this platform this night that we want to make problem with anybody. No, but we are in this platform tonight to let the DOS, those who don't know what is happening in South Africa, to be aware. So, and for those who heard about this problem and kept silent, to ask themselves, that's their quietness or their silence, if it does good to this struggle. So what I am saying in earnest, let us use our teeth, our tongue, to count our teeth. So let me rest my case here.
All right, thank you. Please, Mazi, I think we need to start summarizing now because of our time. And like I said, I know there's a lot more to be said. Of course, we will choose another day in order for us to finalize this. The reason why I wanted us to do at least something today is because of the importance and the urgency of this matter. That's why I said, even though we have a little time, let's at least say this to the hearing of Biafra. So please go ahead. We have about 15 minutes to go. There we'll go ahead, Mazi.
Mazi, thank you so much. My name is Mr. Mazi. I was there.
There was.
I want to thank you for the opportunity that you have given to us. Actually, I would like to address the Biafrans, because this issue has been going on. It's been lingering for a very long time, members of IPOB, Johannesburg, especially the pioneers, have been constantly profiled through IPOB, through Radio Biafra, which has been has been used as a weapon, it has been used to it has been used in fighting members of Joburg. They have weaponized their IPOB radio, weaponizing and profiling our members. There was a time when Mazi, Tony Muzurumike and Ikechukwu came to the platform of Jonathan, to castigate our members and lay all sort of lies on the platform. And we also asked Mazi, Jonathan, and Mazi Ofuma to give us the same chance so that we can as well address the Biafrans, and as well present our own view of the case and who were denied that assets. So as it stands right now, I must tell you that it's so absurd seeing people of Biafra or IPOB members who claim to be freedom fighters fighting against the release of our leader, or fighting against any positive move or any positive impact that will realize you or any other international organization fighting against freeing our leader or any positive impact. Now, on the current executed today and tomorrow, actually, almost every protocol has been finalized. We have finalized from the GMPD. We were sent to the councillors. We got authorization from the councillors. Then on getting to the GMPD, isimili some members take to the mandate to the Muslim from all that. Because what I really don't understand is the relationship they have with this guy and the dissolved faction of a national executive by jumping the whole institution, jumping the office of the African rep, office of the SADC rep, and having a kind of close relationship with all these guys, thereby violating the IPOB structure and the code of conduct. So it is clear that according to the last meeting which we had with the GMPD regarding this case, the man that simply made it clear that they have had meeting with members of the US and that IPOB will never hold any protest or any rally that will enhance or the release of our leader Martin Nandekano from jail. So I'm being baffled because I really don't understand why a freedom fighter, why people like Tony Uzurimikan and people in the US should be standing against a protest or against any diplomatic engagement that will result to the freedom of our leader, Yendu. Now, we know when our leader, Mazin Namkano, why he was still outside. He had been using protest and march, to got the agenda of Biafra and the IPOB. And believe me, I must say this, that if really our people or our leaders or those who are looking up to are working as they claim, by now there should be constant deployment of protests globally. We have IPOB in more than 100 countries. And if our leaders, people who claim to believe in IPOB, should stand up and say 50 countries in the world, go and protest, or 30 countries in the world, go to the zoo embassy, go to the zoo high commission and protest. Nigeria is the one holding our leader, not British, not Israel. So why should they deny us that opportunity to ask for the release of our leader when they can ask their colleagues and their cronies to protest to BRICS? Is BRICS the one holding our leader? Why can't they channel their energy the right place? So I believe if indeed they can be able to mandate up to 50 countries in the world to protest for the release of our leader will be definitely released. Or in fact, he is supposed to be released before now, if they have utilized all these channels. But I wonder why they're not doing it. And I wonder why they keep on stopping people who are trying to free our leader. Because IPOB Johannesburg is registered. So whatever these guys are claiming that we are fake IPOB or we are sacked IPOB is not the fact. They have been proven wrong even before the GMPD. But the bond they have with these guys, they have with people at a Nigerian consulate. I just don't understand how a freedom fighter would be in good terms with his enemy. You have heard from delegates which were sent to the consulate how they were intimidated and harassed. But the same people who intimidated them collaborated with Isim and co, who are claiming to be genuine members of IPOB. So how can a true freedom fighter be in peace in good relationship with his enemy or his oppressor? Those are the questions that we need to ask. And we expect the people who have been claiming to be working assiduously for Biafran restoration to answer also these questions. This is not the first time. When we went to United Nations to protest for the release of our leader, the same people fought tooth and nail to stop that protest. We succeeded. They went further to take us to court with our money. They collected the sum of 70,000 rands from our account. IPOB, the new account that has been shouting. My own money is still in that account before the whole issue surfaced. These guys use our own money to take us to sue us to the court. 70,000 rands is equivalent to 6 million naira. They never use this money to sue Nigerian High Commission or Nigerian Embassy for or Consulate General for denying the release of our leader or for violating the court order that was issued. In 2018, we protested at the Pretoria when Jubilee visited. South African police shot on our members. These comrades never sue South African police for shooting IPOB members. They know who our enemy is. They know who to fight. Tony, and that's conscience. It is the man I can't.
All right, Mazi.
They use our money to take us to court. No,
Mazi, you need to summarize because of our time.
Yeah. So these are the way they have been fighting the struggle. Now, on the area of our office, that office was IPOB, also IPOB, including the whole equipment that was bought. And there was a scandal which was attributed to the national coordinator. So they broke it because the key was with Joburg welfare head. Ikechukwu and his colleagues broke into our office and stole all our equipment. All this matter was reported to the US and the current leaders of IPOB. They did nothing about it. They have been fully fair to restore peace, unity, harmony in IPOB worldwide, not only in South Africa or Johannesburg. They have moved to restore peace, and they have indirectly encouraged infiltration in different dimensions. So our voice here.
All right, Mazi. Thank you very much. Mazi Olewe, we need to leave it here and of course and reschedule for another time where we will have air, an ample opportunity to give each and every one of us a time to speak. Like I said, we did this today because it's important that we do it today, even if it's an hour or less than an hour. At least Biafrans needs to know the situation, because the protest that we are trying to have here is for the release of Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And I don't understand why somebody who calls themselves IPOB member should be fighting against the release of our leader. And that tells you all you need to know. I don't know, Mazolewe, if you have a parting shot just for 1 minute so that we can close for now. And of course, next time. Go ahead, please. Is Mazolewe still there? All right. I'm not sure what is going on. Mazolewe, can you hear me?
Okay.
All right. I think the network issue again.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you, great dear friends. Hello?
Yes, go ahead, Mazi. We are hearing you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I want to thank great Biafrans for their time given to us today. We have a lot to exhibit to inform great Biafrans. Mazi, please, we will need to come on air again.
Of course.
So some of our members and the very people can be able to air.
Yes, we will do that.
What is happening that we have been trying to keep and to see if peace can be restored. Nothing was done. And instead, we are being profiled. Our pictures and details are being sent out to airports to get us arrested and get us killed. So please, I want to thank you very much. I want to thank my fellow comrades for their time. I want to thank all Biafrans. And we pray that our leader will be released tomorrow in the name of Chukwu Okabiama. Let us keep praying that every enemy, every hand, both locally and internationally, holding our leader down, may the land judge them. May the land and the nature judge them. We will come back again, great Biafrans, because we need to, now it's time for us to speak. Because we very much Mazi, the Deputy Zonal Coordinator, by the grace of Abiam. Good night, everyone.
Thank you very much. All right, there you have it. Of course, this is IPOB Johannesburg. Of course, speaking to Biafran this evening, it's quite unfortunate that because of time, we're unable to exhaust, everything that needed to be said. But like we promised, we will be back again on a different segment of this program, whereby we will, afford an ample opportunity for everybody to speak. We can stay on air even for 3 hours, to ensure that we do justice to this matter. There's a lot that I need to say myself as well about this issue, but because I'll need to give way for Mazi George Ume, of course, he needs to come on air on Alpha Media, Biafra Fan Media, and of course, please join him. He's got an exclusive that he needs to speak to Biafrans about this evening. All right, thank you very much, great Biafrans. I need to leave it here. My name is Barrister Ikechukwu Onuoha, and of course, it is Late Night with Barrister Ikechukwu Onuoha here on Biafra Radio. And this is where we will leave it. And I say good night and remain blessed. And may Elohim release our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Tomorrow will be a date of joy. In the name of Chukwu Okabiama. He said.
It's time to break loose from the chains. It's time for our freedom. Africa. Cause we can never let them negotiate our freedom. No. Hundreds of years is gone. No Messiah came for the black man. Told us that Jesus died for us, but the black man still they suffer. The truth be said.